The Disneyland Walt Disney World Entertainment Division presents this character training tape so that you who are portraying the characters of Winnie the Pooh, Tigger, or Eeyore in a Sears department store will better understand the problems you might encounter in a store situation. It's also our purpose to acquaint you with the personality of the character and the possibilities for animation and movement within the limits of the costume. Of course, the best way to get to know Pooh, Tigger, and Eeyore is to see them in their natural surroundings.
Winnie the Pooh, Winnie the Pooh.
Winnie the Pooh is a roly-poly teddy bear. Gentle, happy, lovable, and imaginative. As you can see, Pooh likes to skip from place to place and might even be found in the aisles of a store doing a simple dance step he thought of all by himself.
Winnie the Pooh, Winnie the Pooh, willy-nilly silly old bear.
Quick, mischievous, and curious Tigger is always happy.
The wonderful thing about Tigger, it's Tigger the wonderful thing.
Filled with endless energy, this toy tiger finds it impossible to keep still and is forever bouncing up and down in an effort to cheer up the situation.
I'm the only one.
Eeyore is the world's saddest donkey. He's very lovable, but extremely shy. Because he never gets enough love and attention, he chews on his little hoof or wipes the tears from his sorrowful eyes. Poor Eeyore. Depending on the Sears facilities, you may have to dress in the back of a shoe department, a children's dressing room, or a cramped storage area. Try to locate a clean, fairly spacious spot. And be sure to set your costume on a chair or table, or hang it up. If you're playing the character of Winnie the Pooh, you must be within the height range of 5 feet 9 to 5 feet 10. You may wear any type of clothes you wish underneath the costume as long as they don't show on the outside. First, step into the body. Push your feet through the legs and pull the shoulder straps up over your shoulders and fasten the top. Be sure the name Pooh is in front. Now put on the shoes. This should be done while seated. This is the only time you may sit down while in costume. Be sure to close the fur after the shoes are tied. Last to go on is the head. Grab the shoulder braces on the inside of the head and hold it upside down facing you. Pull the head up over your own head and set the shoulder braces down onto your shoulders. Your head should be inside the honey pot. After pulling out the red sweater collar, you should look exactly like Winnie the Pooh. If you're playing the character of Tigger, you must be within a height range of 6 feet to 6 feet 2. First, put on the shoes while seated. Be sure to close them after they're tied. Now, step into the body and push your feet through the legs, pulling the body up around your waist. Now strap the Tigger tail tightly to your back. The gloves must be slipped on before you put your hands through the arms of the costume. You'll need help now putting on the head to make sure all the fur is tucked inside while the body is being zipped up. Cover the zipper with the Velcro flap. Now you should look exactly like Tigger. If you're playing the character of Eeyore, you must be within a height range of 5'7" to 5'9". Step first into the body. Push your feet through the legs and pull the body up around you. Before you zip up the body, put on the shoes, again while sitting down. Be sure to close the fur after the shoes are tied. Now have your helper hook the inside white padding at the back of your neck and zip up the body, covering the zipper with the Velcro flap. The head is the last thing to go on. Be sure the fur around the neck is on the outside. Now you should look just like Eeyore. The Pooh, Tigger, and Eeyore costumes were designed specifically for these Disney characters, so we ask that you not add to or subtract from the costumes. Occasionally, your supervisor, in conjunction with the Disney designers, may approve a particular costume addition, such as this Uncle Sam hat for Pooh. Great care has gone into the construction of these costumes, and they should be kept as neat and clean as possible. For this reason, you should hang up your costume before smoking, eating, or drinking. As you go out to greet your audience, remember that the voices of Pooh, Tigger, and Eeyore are very easily recognized, and the children are not fooled by an imitation. So the first rule is that you do not talk. Some Sears stores have utilized a host or hostess who accompanies Pooh on his journey through the store, answering the children's questions and helping guide the character out of overly crowded or awkward situations. While you're in the costume, you must keep the safety of the children in mind. It's wise to move through larger aisles and stop in cleared areas so the children may surround you with a minimum of pushing or crowding. Should there be a mishap, leave the area and inform your supervisor immediately. Remember, you're working with a very young, unpredictable audience. Children are sometimes hard to understand and may give you an extra affectionate pat on the back or even a playful punch. Patience is the key word in being a Disney character. It's best to avoid smaller aisles, particularly those areas where fragile or breakable items are on display. With your head in the honey pot, your vision is considerably impaired, and a quick turn or slip could cause an accident. It's also wise to leave objects of value alone. Cameras, purses, and shopping bags are too easily dropped and broken. Most important to remember is that to the children, Pooh, Tigger, and Eeyore are real. The fact that there's a person in the costume should never be revealed. Even though the costumes are limiting in some respects, it's important to try to move as naturally as possible. Since Pooh, Tigger, and Eeyore are happy characters, they love to dance and perform.
The wonderful thing about Tiggers is Tiggers are wonderful chaps. They're loaded with vim and with vigor. They love to leap in your laps. They're jumpy, bumpy, clumpy, thumpy, fun, 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 fun. But the most wonderful thing about Tiggers is I'm the only one. Tiggers are cuddly fellows. Tiggers are awfully sweet. Everyone else is jealous. That's why I repeat and repeat. The wonderful thing about Tiggers is Tiggers are wonderful things. Their tops are made out of rubber. Their bottoms are made out of springs. They're bouncy, trouncy, flouncy, pouncy, fun, 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 fun. But the most wonderful thing about Tiggers is I'm the only one. Oh, I'm the only one.
Eeyore is his name. Winnie the Pooh, Winnie the Pooh, tubby little cubby all stuffed with fluff. He's Winnie the Pooh, Winnie the Pooh, willy-nilly silly old bear. Willy-nilly silly old bear.
Basically, your goal at Sears as a Disney character is to become that character. It's your job to bring the toy animals Pooh, Tigger, and Eeyore to life, to give them energy, feeling, and color. Couple your imagination with your good judgment, and always keep the safety of the children in mind. Remember, when you're in costume, the reputations of Pooh, Tigger, and Eeyore depend on you.
Got the wonderful